Auston, you look back on last night. What do you take away from how you guys started and how you ended?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we didn't play our best game. We can play a lot better than that, but I think third period obviously showed a lot of resilience to fight our way back and get a point that maybe we didn't deserve. So they came out, they were hungry, they were winning all the battles, and so it's a good little wake up call. I think we're 5-0-1 our last six, so it's obviously good, and we want to continue to win games. But I think everyone in the locker room, we hold each other accountable, and we can all play better. So tomorrow will be a good start for us to get back on track.
Was there a brief moment of panic when you took the hit on the same shoulder and then crashed into the boards like that, or did you know right away?
No, I was fine. I just kind of lost my wind for a second, but no, I didn't. Didn't really feel anything there. Just kind of one of those things.
What did you think of the hit itself? Was it borderline?
I haven't seen a replay of it really, but I don't know. I mean, it's stuff like that's going to happen. You're battling. Sometimes you think a play's dirty and maybe it's not, or maybe a play doesn't seem so dirty. You watch it on replay and it is. So I haven't seen it, but we got a power play from it, and our power play wasn't any good last night anyway. So it is what it is.
Were the Leafs compromised in any way last night, Auston, generating speed through the neutral zone, and is it a good prep factor for what we might see tomorrow night?
Yeah, I think they were really patient against us. They didn't really give us much, and turned over the puck too much as a team last night. And I think sometimes the best play is just to keep things simple. We've got so much speed, and we get the puck in behind them, and let our forwards go to work. A lot of times it's a better play than kind of risky trying to go through 3 or 4 guys in the neutral zone. And they were patient. They did a good job of kind of holding us up and anticipating the play, and they were coming right back at us.
What did they do penalty killing wise? It seemed to frustrate the power play a little bit. It seemed like you had a bit of a tough time moving a puck around like you guys are.
Yeah, we just couldn't really set anything up. They did a really good job. You got to give the credit where it's due. So I think we got to look at it as a power play and maybe get a little bit more hungry out there and keep things probably a little bit more simple. Get the puck to the net, get guys down there, and sometimes. You're not going to be threading the needle every time, and backdoor plays aren't going to be open every game. So teams are going to penalty kill different. I'm sure teams are going to look at what they did last night and try to do what they did, because they did a really good job. So now it's our job to adjust.
We talked about how you and William both kind of have to crawl your way back to being the players that you were before you got hurt and before he was here. Does it feel like that slow of a process getting back to your highest level?
Yeah, I mean, it's game 4 now for me, and it's still a process. I feel like it really takes about a month to almost get back. And game by game, you want to feel more like yourself and get back. But for me, these last couple of games, the first period's been really tough for me to kind of get myself going, because you just haven't played hockey in a while. And the second and third, I start feeling much better, but I want to feel good the whole game. And I think that's just something I got to do, and preparing myself and continue to work hard in practice and games and kind of get my legs and everything back under me and be able to compete from the get-go.
Willie says it's timing more than legs. I mean, I know you were off not as long as he was, but is that what it comes down to more so than? So you guys were both able to skate when you weren't in the lineup, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he hasn't even. This is his first team practice today, so I mean, I don't know how I would feel if I was literally just jumping into a game from summer skates for the last couple months. So I think that's kind of expected, especially for a guy that hasn't gone through training camp. Hasn't, like I said, his first team practice was today, and he played last night. So it's a number of things. I think timing's definitely up there as one of the most important, and trying to get that back, but just kind of getting back in that game feel. You're playing every other night and getting your legs back under you and your timing and just the speed of play. Willie is a guy that can slow things down, and obviously when you haven't played a hockey game and you jump into game 28, it's pretty tough.
Were we maybe expecting a little bit too much from him last night?
Well, yeah,
considering
probably.
everything.
Oh yeah, I think just because of the process and everything, and the holdout and a lot of anticipation for the game. I don't think you can expect the guy to go from 6-7 months since his last game and jump in and beat the guy that he is at game 40, right? So nobody in here is worried about him. It's just the way it goes, and I'm sure the next couple of weeks he'll work extremely hard to get back to feeling and playing how he does, and go from there.
Bruins are missing some key guys, Auston. Can you take advantage of that tomorrow night? Does it matter? How do you see it?
Well, yeah, I mean, teams go through injuries. Obviously, some pretty important players for them are out, but they're a team that obviously competes no matter who's in the lineup, and they make it hard on teams, especially in that building. So no matter what, we got to be prepared. And from last night, we got to be a lot better.